Yes, sir. YouTube, what it do, man? It's your boy Josh. We back up in this thing with another one. We woke up this morning. It's another beautiful day. All praise to the Most High, man. Let's get it. Hey, bro. I had got a scripture this morning that was sent to my phone. And let me apologize for having not uploaded for a week, man. I was not my best self mentally and emotionally. So I had to go take a little bit of time up to clear my head, ground myself. And we back at it, man, with these videos, man. But I definitely had to do a video today, man, because this scripture just literally is for me, for my guys. This pertains to us. We need to embrace this scripture. And it comes out of James chapter 1, verse 12. It says, "Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life that the Lord has promised to those who love him." It's saying that the blessed is the one who perseveres under trial. Most High said, hey, I'll bless you once you can withstand that test. Oh, that's my boy Keegan. Withstand that test. Withstand that trial. You know what I'm saying? Fellas, when are we going to realize that unless we sacrifice and go through tests and go through trials and tribulations and go through stressful situations and go through adversity, when does it click that we got to go through that in order for us to make our life easier or so that life can be better? Do we not realize that in order for us to be a better version of ourselves, we got to tear down and break down the old version of ourselves? We got to go through the pain, which forces the weakness to leave the body. Did we just automatically think we just get strong out of nowhere? No, what makes a person evolve to become stronger? It's from going through added resistance, added pressure over time. When you go to the gym and you work out and you bench pressing or squat, doing whatever, and you getting sore, you got to beat yourself down so that those muscle fibers, when you recover and they come back, those muscle fibers come back stronger. They say, man, we done broke ourselves down. Let's be better prepared for that. So we need some bigger muscle fibers. We broke these ones. We broke these muscle fibers before. They're too small. Where we're trying to go, the heights that we're trying to reach, we can't go there with the muscle fibers we got today. So we need to go through the pain to break them off so that we can get stronger ones. Bigger muscle fibers. It's the same thing in all aspects of life, guys. Got to become better physically, emotionally, all mentally. All those things is through going through pressure. You become more emotionally intelligent once you go through the pressures and the stressors of having a relationship with somebody, having a friendship with somebody, having to understand their emotions and your emotions and being able to come to a common picture. You want to know what makes you a better version of that? It's by failing and being in stressful situations where emotions are out of control, where emotions are out of whack, so that you can learn to preserve yourself and make you a better version of yourself. You become more knowledgeable. You become stronger in that area. You can't get the benefit, you can't get the blessings without going through the test, fellas. Without going through, I don't feel like it, but I'm going to keep pushing. I'm tired, but I'm going to keep pushing. This hurts, but I'm going to keep going. Those are the ones that the life is good for a select few of people in this world. And you want to know how they reach that? It's because they've gone through something that made them better than everybody else. They decided to put themselves in a situation where they can evolve into something greater. You think you're going to evolve sitting and down there playing the game? Being comfortable, twiddling your toes, constantly on Instagram all day? You think that's going to make you a better version of yourself? Or going to the gym, putting our body under physical stress, learning a new skill, working at least 40 hours a week, pushing ourselves to work maybe 50 hours a week, getting overtime. You all of a sudden, y'all boys want to get more money, but y'all don't realize the only way you can get more money is by putting in more time. But y'all boys don't want to do overtime. Why? Because you crave comfort. So I guess the version of who you are today is okay with you, because if it's not, then it will ignite a fire under you to just get moving. And understanding that the stressors and how life is hard, bro, is a part of it, bro. The days where you wake up and wishing that you could just stay in the bed, but you can't. There's some dudes out here that can't get up early, and because they can't get up early, they pass up on a wonderful opportunity to elevate their life. But because they cared about being comfortable more than they cared about evolving, more than they cared about improving, they're going to miss out on all the opportunity and all the blessings that they could have received. You guys, we got to go through the things that are hard in life so that we can obtain the resources and tools to make life easy for us. Does that make sense? We got to go through the stressors and go through the situations and scenarios, whatever you want to call it. We got to go through that in order to obtain the resources, obtain the knowledge, obtain the skills. Only way you can get better is by practicing it day in, day out, over and over. Nothing's gonna come our way if we ain't willing to be tested. Every single time something gets hard, you want to quit. Because why? Because you thought it was supposed to be easy. And some of y'all boys, y'all go through this trial and y'all think these trials are supposed to last forever. Y'all think this is supposed to last forever. Oh, this is gonna be life for the rest of eternity. Oh my, I'm not good with this, bro. You can't even imagine yourself or picture yourself, man, what if I stay committed to this for a year or 2 years from now? What would I look like in the future? Instead, you over here, and you say, man, this is going to take how long? Oh, it's going to take a year to look. Oh, no, I'm good. Oh, I'm good. And then got the audacity to have your hand out, wondering why nobody ain't picking you, why nobody ain't messing with you, why life so hard for you, and why you want to shame other people, talking about well, not everybody can be in shape. Well, not everybody can be this. Well, not everybody can be that. The only thing that separated you from them is just decisions to go through something hard. Those people, they decided to go through something hard while the other population decided to go through something easy. And it's funny because they chose the easy path, yet they got the hardest life. They comfortable, but they don't enjoy life. They nice and rested and recovered, and you know what I'm saying? But life is still bad. The overall life satisfaction is just down. And you want to know why? It's because we're not evolving into something better. We're not being better. We're not doing more. We're doing the same thing over and over, expecting something different to happen. When is it going to realize that what you've been doing consistently is going to keep you in the same spot consistently? That you can only get somewhere new, go somewhere higher, only if you choose to do something different. Do something different. You've been choosing comfort. You've been choosing the lesser, the less difficult. You've been choosing the route most traveled. All to avoid you going through the most resistance, the most friction, the most stress. And then you want to shame the other man for choosing to go through that. You think his life is good. No, his life was hard at one point. That's the problem. We looking at everybody else and looking at them and being like, oh, look at him, he's getting it. You look at him, he's getting that. And you just think that it's always been laid out for them, that they just was born that way. No, what got them to that point were the decisions. They had the same opportunity. While you was over there eating McDonald's and not caring about your diet, they decided that they weren't going to do that and that they were going to care about their diet. And you want to say, not everybody can be in shape. Nobody can have a six-pack like you. Says who? Says you? Says you? Saying excuses. Giving yourself excuses that aren't even true. Just as long as you don't have to get up out of your comfort zone. You'll say something that's not even true. Just as long as it doesn't put you in a position where you don't have to face that reality that you could have been better, but you chose not to. that you could have had more, but you chose not to. As a man in this world, bro, all of our value, everything we earned is a direct reflection of how much work and how much we were willing to sacrifice. It's a direct reflection. Don't look at no man and look at him and being like, oh, bro, like, oh, he's successful and he's living life and he just always had his way. No, that's not the case. I'm here to tell you, bro, that who you are today can be a completely different person than who you will be next year. And the difference between those two things is choosing to go through hard things in life, choosing to go through trials, choosing to go through stress, choosing to go through adversity. Sometimes life is gone. You don't even have to go looking for those things. Those things are just going to naturally happen and are naturally going to be sent your way. But how are you going to respond? Are you going to cower away? You going to complain? You going to complain about it so much to the point to where it'll just go away just on the simple fact of you complaining? Is that what you want to do? No, when you're faced with that adversity, when you're faced with that trial, you go ahead and embrace it. Understand that this is good. This is what's necessary in order for me to be a better version of myself. I remember working at UPS, bro. Working overtimes at UPS, taking boxes. 500 boxes every 4 hours. Work overtime, that's 1,000 boxes a day. My hands touching 1,000 boxes. Do you know what somebody's hands feel like after they touched 1,000 boxes for 4 days? 1,000 boxes each day for 4 days out the week? Do you know what your hands and the pain and the stress and that? Bro, I was in the back of a truck in the middle of July, August time frame. No AC, no fan back there. Getting cooked back there. I thought I was a whole chicken, bro, in an oven. Moving 1,000 boxes. A lot of dudes would go through that for the first week and realize, nah, I ain't trying to do that. No, I'm gonna quit. So many people go through UPS and quit, bro. For going through work conditions, going through conditions like that, going through adversity, trials, just like that. How old was I at the time? I was 20 years old going through that. I embraced it. And I let it be motivation. Every single time I clocked out from moving those boxes over and over, that lit a fuel in my fire. When I went back to school, I said, bro, I'm not playing around. Because if I don't take care of business right now, that's what I got to look forward to. I embraced that work ethic. I embraced that environment. And I let it be fuel. And I let it push me. I know I'm sitting there, I haven't said it in so long, but dang, I'm sitting there thinking, bro, like there's people that have been doing that for 20 years. I only did it for what? A few months? 3, 4 months? Just moving 1,000 boxes a day, 4,000 boxes a week. Me saying it, I'm like, man, what? I really did that. And then my work ethic went up here more. And even more, and even more. I had understood that the only way that I was going to come out of that situation better is by not quitting, but by staying in it. Realizing that isn't going to be forever. And that however long I choose to be in that situation, it's completely on me. I wanted to get up out that situation. I said, shoot, let me hurry up and get this money. So I can save it up, so I can go back to school, so I don't got to do nothing like this ever again. But if I was over there BS and not trying to work overtime, because I was like, I don't want to move them boxes. Because it's hard. It's uncomfortable. I don't want to move them boxes. I still would have been moving them boxes. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? If I didn't say, let's go ahead, get these boxes behind us, get them out the way. Let's work that overtime. I got to be out of here quick. I got to be out of here pronto. This can't be forever. Let me do what's necessary for me to get to the next phase of my life. You don't want to move the boxes. That's why you still moving boxes. You think complaining about the boxes is what's going to make the boxes get behind you. Just shut up and work, bro. I love myself too much. I give myself too much consideration for me to leave out what could have been out there on the table, never to be seen, to be unknown. I love myself too much. I love myself too much, so much to the point to where it says, yeah, that version of who I could be, I'm going to go get that. I'm going to be that. I'm going to be that successful, young, handsome dude with a family around him, taking care of everything good. Life is good. Life is peaceful. Life is prosperous. Yeah, I want that. What do I got to do to go through that? Oh, sir, well, you're going to have to go through 10 years of trials and tribulations and stress and adversity. Sign me up. Let's go. I'd rather sacrifice 10 years than sacrifice a lifetime doing nothing, thinking that somebody else was going to figure it out for me, thinking somebody was just going to have pity for me, thinking that the money was just going to pop up one day, that I was just going to win the lotto one day. Blessed be the ones who go through the trial. Blessed be the ones that go through the stress, go through the process. Pain is only temporary. It's only temporary. Go ahead, sacrifice. You 18 right now? Sacrifice right now. Let's go. You 28, you 38? Okay, let's go right now. Let's start today. We can't be 68 looking back, wishing we could have. No. Realize that this is the youngest we'll ever be. This is the youngest we could ever be in this moment, because tomorrow we're going to get older. And next month we're going to get older. And next year we're going to be older. And it's just going to keep on going over and over and over. Until you realize that life will not change unless you change. You. Your relationships aren't going good? Good. Who is the common denominator in all of those relationships? You. If you want them to go good, you gotta change. Not nobody else. You. You don't got no confidence? You want to have confidence? You gotta change. Oh, I don't know how do I get confidence? And then I'll tell you how to get confidence, and then you don't want to get confidence. You don't want it bad enough. You crave your comfort zone too much. I'm done with that, bro. I'm 26. I was talking to my mom the other day, bro. I'm about to be 27, bro. I'm about to be 27. I'm real close to 30. My 20s went by like that. I don't got no time to be playing around. I don't got no time to be wasting. 20s gonna be gone just like that. It went by fast too. And you want to know something that's gonna go faster? Them 30s. But them 30s can look completely different than the 20s. Trust and believe me, bro. Trust and believe me, my teens, bro, I never would have thought. I'm 26 now. Look back when I was 16, I saw myself. If I could look into the future, see, I never thought. I'm telling you. But it's only going to come if you're willing to go through the trials for it. You can only get a medal. I see the Olympics going on. The only way you're going to be able to get that medal, get that prize, is going through the pain of training every day. Training more than all the other Olympians, knowing that they training their ass off and they working and grinding no days off. Knowing that you got to do the same thing. And if you want something more than them, you got to realize that you got to do more than them. That's the only way that's going to put you up top. That's the only way that you're going to be able to go from the back to the front. That's the only way you're going to go from being that unconfident dude, not assertive dude. It's going through the pain and go through the adjustment period and the uncomfortableness of transforming yourself to be a confident young man. So that's all I got for y'all boys, man. If you guys need a consultation, link down below in the description. If you guys need a training program, link down below in the description. If you guys want to reach out to me, say what's up, Instagram down below in the description, man. Make sure y'all boys like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and I'll holla at y'all.